What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Miami. You guys, this is season 6, episode 10. The episode was titled Mamacita's Madness, part 2. And before we go ahead and get into this review, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date, having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, we will discuss The Real Housewives of Miami, shall we? All right, you guys, so this episode, it picks up where we last left off last week, which was with Alexia and Marisol as they were getting ready to leave the party because they found out that Anna is coming to the party. And I was just like, okay, this is a bit much, right? I get it. You guys, and here's the thing, y'all have issues with Adriana, but y'all are willing to be in the room with Adriana. And, you know, Marisol keeps talking about the fact that, you know, what's her name? Anna said, you know, wished her to be unalived and all that kind of stuff. And the woman's daughter just called you I forgot what the girl called her, but the rotten corpse or something like that. I believe that's what the girl called her. And that's all that the young lady said. They didn't wish ill will on you or anything like that. And so Alexia is really taking the drunks back. And I was like, okay, I can see it, but whatever. Now, once again, you guys know I told you guys I love Dr. Nicole. I rocks with Dr. Nicole. But if you go back to the reunion last season, when Andy mentioned Anna's name, nobody really said anything but you about the fact that she and Leah Black have reached out to you. And I get Nicole keeps saying, you know, none of us were around 10 years ago, so we don't know what really happened with this group. And even Larsa had to say it. You know, nobody knows what happened. So, flippy to hear in my mouth. Like, nobody knows what happened, so I get it. But somebody who do know what's going on is Adriana. And, you know, Adriana, like I said, she's back there playing little puppet master. And honestly, I'm not mad at Adriana. I'm here for it. Like, I feel like last season, Adriana really solidified herself and proved that she deserves her mojito back, right? I think Adriana deserves her mojito. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree with that. I believe she deserves it back, but we can discuss it down in the comments section. Now, Alexia and Marisol, they did eventually end up leaving, right? And so Julia went out behind them, and, you know, Alexia is like, this is ugly, this is not right, and stuff like that. But the way that here's my issue when it comes to Alexia and with Marisol. Like I said last week in the review, Alexia and Marisol have done certain, like last season, what y'all did to Adriana when it came to that man that she was dating. He was not married, and instead of Alexia saying, you know what, my bad, you said, oh, well, that ain't got nothing. Basically, like, ain't got nothing to do with her. And then the shit that Marisol has done. Since the show's been back, like, you have not been a good person to anybody but your bro. So what the fuck? Now, Lisa, when she got there, I noticed that Lisa was coming at Gertie quite a bit. And somebody pointed it out that they felt like Lisa only drove that person's car to make fun. And I kind of got that as well. What I will say is, Lisa, with all of the ladies, I feel like you're doing the most. I don't think that the ladies are doing anything malicious towards you. I think that you're taking it that way. The ladies are telling you, be sensible, be realistic about things, and stop talking about Lenny so fucking much. That's what the ladies are saying to you. I feel like she was trying to get an apology out of Julia. Baby Julia was like, I'm not apologizing. And I was like, amen, Julia, amen, amen. Because that's my whole thing. I will not apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not someone who's going to apologize to make somebody else feel good if I don't think that what I did was wrong or anything of that nature. I will apologize if I am wrong. If I don't feel like I'm wrong, or I've done something wrong, then I'm so sorry, but I won't be apologizing. And that's just literally what it is. Now, now I tell you that Ms. Lisa went to hell in a handbasket because she told Julia, girl, you don't even know where, because she was talking about when they were talking about her kids at the party. And she said, Julia, you don't even know where your daughter go to school at. And then on top of that, you have 3 baby daddies. I was like, well, damn. Now, Adriana and Anna, they showed up, right? And so Anna went up and spoke to Lisa, and Lisa was like, huh? So confused. So at one point, Lisa told Anna and Anna that Marisol and Alexia, they didn't want to be there because of her. But Lisa went outside and called them and told them, to come back, and that she and Larsa would have their backs, right? And so Larsa is asking Adriana, like, why would you invite her here, and why wouldn't you give anybody a heads up? And Adriana was like, because one, you're not the hostess, so I don't owe you shit, Larsa. And I was like, touche. Like, I agree with you. I absolutely agree. You're not the hostess, so what I need to tell you something for? You weren't here 10 years ago, and you were now, Adriana, I had this one question. Again, I like Adriana, but Adriana, are you a little envious that, Larsa was hanging out with the Kardashians 10 years ago? Because that's kind of what it's given, because you brought it up last season and you brought it up this season. I think you brought it up in season 5 as well. For season 4, I think you brought it up then too. You always mention her. We all know she was kissing the Kardashians' asses until she started sleeping around in that circle. Or they men, not other women in the circle. Their men within their little families, men. Once you did that, them hoes got you on up out of Dodge, right? So we know that. Then Kiki and Adriana got into it, and Kiki got up and walked out. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? So Alexia and Marisol, they eventually came back, and they told Nicole how they ran into Anthony. And, Alexia wants to say to Anna, like, you've been talking cash money shit about all the ladies in the group. And Anna was like, I've been talking about ladies in the group. Tell me what I've said. And she couldn't give her anything. And I was like, hush mouth. Okay. Let's pause here and move forward, you guys. So this episode, it actually was kind of fillerish with the exception of the stuff at the beginning. But we move over to Gertie, you guys. And you guys know Gertie is going in for her lumpectomy. And that's really all we got with Gertie was her lumpectomy. You guys, when I tell you guys, I bawled. So she called her mom and her dad was praying for her. And it wasn't until her mom, she was telling her mom and her dad, she said, Dad, I love you. And then she told her mom, I love you. And her mom, she just started crying. And I was like, oh my God. And that was when I started crying, you guys, because this, and then, when she started hugging on to Russell, she didn't want to let go of Russell because she was just, afraid. But it made me think about something, because I'm not going to because my cousin watches some of my videos, so I'm not going to put her information out there. I'm not going to say her name. But, how long has it been? My mom was still living, so that had to be, I think it was 2016. 2016 when my mom told me this. I'm almost positive. If you're watching, cousin, you can text me and tell me, but I'm pretty positive it was 2016 because I was already here in Dallas. So it's between 2015 and 2016, but I'm almost positive. It could have been, actually, I think it was the tail end of 2015 going into 2016 when she got her cancer diagnosis. And when my mom, I came home for the weekend, and my mom sat me down and had the conversation with me. And I remember when she told me about it, and I felt like, when I was talking about, her sons last week, that's actually how I felt, because my cousin and I, we are like this. We're really close. Been close like that since I was born. So prayers up to Gertie. I loved her nurse's bedside manner. It was amazing. And her nurse is also a breast cancer survivor as well. I think that lady said that She was approaching 8 years. So kudos, kudos, kudos. And I'm just happy that Gertie is on the other side currently. We did see her as she got home from the hospital. And that's really all we got, you guys. We'll pause here and move forward. Next up, you guys, let's talk about Nicole. So it's not a lot with Nicole's scene either. With Nicole, you guys know she and Anthony are doing renovations to the house, right? And so far, things are coming along. It's very interesting. It's interesting because when you think about other reality TV stars, when they storylines be their homes, i.e. Sheree, i.e. the Scots on Love and Marriage Huntsville, i.e. Giselle, and that Peppa Pig's house. Not Lisa, but Nicole and Anthony are moving along. Oh, I actually did do a little. I was so curious because you guys, I follow Nicole on Instagram, and so she has Anthony's Instagram handle in her bio, right? So I clicked on it and I saw what kind of attorney he is. He's an injury attorney, and I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense because I mean, people have a lot of injuries down there in Miami, be it property, auto, whatever. You can make some good money. So I don't think I said it last season. I'm like, I'm hoping there's no things like Tom Girardi, but I don't think that there is. Now Lisa is not Lisa. Why do I keep want to say Lisa? Dr. Nicole is talking to Anthony about what happened at her party. We'll pause here and we'll move forward because I want to talk about Alexia real quick. Now, Alexia is preparing for the drunk to come over, and she's also, you guys know, she's still getting ready to move. It is something sketchy about this move. So when the drunk came over, they talked about this party. And I also forgot to mention earlier in the episode at the party, at one point, Marisol and Alexia were trying to say that when it came to Nicole, that she didn't really know Anna. And she was like, I've always said I know Anna. I know Anna because Anna is one of, Anthony's clients. So I definitely know her. And then in this scene, they were repeating it again. Oh, she doesn't know her and things of that nature. But then they also at the party brought up her mother and the fact that her mother wasn't there. Her mom wasn't there because her mother was watching her child. Like, y'all are implying that something that she's doing. Like, I don't like the implications about her mama. You can feel however you want to feel about her, but leave her mother out of it. You wouldn't want nobody to bring, like, Marisol. Like, let's be real. Let's not forget and rightfully so, you were uber protective of Mama Elsa. Like, lady, shut the fuck up. Ugh, I just can't stand them. I literally can't stand those two. But that's really all I got for those two. We'll pause here and wrap up the episode, you guys. All right, you guys. So the episode wraps up with Julia. So Julia is giving Zorro a bath. You know what? I want a dog. And I know that when I do get a dog, my dog is going to a groomer because there ain't no way in hell I'm going to wash a dog and they come and do all that on me. I be damn. I be hot dog damn. But Adriana came over and Adriana and Julia were talking. It's interesting that Adriana got upset with Julia, but Julia was only really telling her the truth about, she told her what happened when Alexia and the drunk got to the party and they saw Anna's name. They immediately left, right? And like I said a few minutes ago, it is very funny that y'all like Speedy Gonzalez and, Sonic, y'all way out of that motherfucker. But anybody else, y'all be ready to go toe to toe with him. And it's like, Anna must got something on y'all. And that's what I'm starting to think. Anna must have something on these two for them to jet out like that. And Julia was telling Adriana that her bringing, Anna to the brunch, well, it made it a conflict. And I was like, yes, it did. And I agree with her, right? Because Adriana 100% knew what she was doing. Let's not kid her. Adriana knew what she was doing. Adriana wanted a reaction from those two. And Adriana got a reaction from them too, although she didn't get to see it real time. She got a reaction from them, and Adriana got upset at Julia. And I was like, the truth hurts, don't it, huh? But yeah, you guys, another really good episode of The Real Housewives of Miami. You guys let me know down in the comment section what you guys thought about this episode. Please subscribe to the channel. Do me a solid favor, you guys. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications, and share the video. And until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.